Jeff, I would say that you've known me the last 2 years that I've served at the Law Society of Kenya. I've been consistent, fighting for the rule of law, for human rights, and seeking for justice and accountability for instances of failures in governance, the brutality and killings that we've seen in this country. And so for me, it's not opportunism. It is just following the principle and ethos of what I have always believed in. And that is why I find myself where I am in today. Because Linda reflects the movement of people asking for accountability, people asking for, change, that we can respect human rights, that we can ask for better governance. The questions about overtaxation, the high cost of living, the challenges and suffering that we're seeing in the lives of Kenyans today. So that is all that there is, following to the principle that I've always lived to, where the people stand, integrity, accountability.
Governor, political realignment or opportunism?
Realignment. We all probably follow football, and we have a season of transfer. So we are in that season where people have to take a position that reflects the people's wishes. Yes.
So you doing this for better good or what?
Yes, of course.
Or for yourself?
No. No, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with Kenyans. When I look at the various political formations, personally I'm convinced that Linda is one entity that brings all Kenyans together. Jeff, no one applied to be born in Turkana or in Mombasa or in Kisumu or in Murang'a. We all find ourselves in our respective places. And no one should be judged on the basis of where he comes from. He should be judged on the basis of your character. Linda promises that. It brings every Kenyans together, whether you are Lalu, Akikuyu, Northeastern, and for me that is very attractive. Secondly, and most importantly, it's about the policies. Jeff, I strongly believe that for this country to go forward, we need to put 3 policies ahead. Number 1, manufacturing. 2, more money to education, in particular our day schools, high schools. Number 3, healthcare. And I strongly believe Linda will grant us that opportunity to champion for those causes.
Yeah, Faith, Kenyans knew you as a defender, like you said, of constitutional rights. Why politics? Why now?
Well, Jeff, people always say the courtroom is a powerful place. You can argue and defend, as you have seen, we have done the last 2 years, those who are brought on trumped-up charges, those who have been accused of false accusations, and, a lot of young Kenyans who have been brought before those courts. And yes, it is a powerful place. Boardrooms are also powerful places. I've sat in boardrooms as well, and we've been able to make different decisions. But the heart, where we discuss the budget, where we make policy, where we make law, where we question accountability, and we're able to hold those who hold positions of power liable for failure in their responsibilities and duties, that house is in Parliament. So it's not even that politics and why now. It is the people who have called and demanded, because they are still asking the same questions of their leaders and they're not seeing the change that they want to see. And this is the drive that has always been in my heart, and I've proceeded with it. So politics and, in fact, Parliament is the hall where we can make those changes. So it's not just about waiting to go to court and challenge the decisions or laws that have already been made. It is sitting at the heart of where you can make that difference, and that is where Parliament is.
Have you decided where you're going to run?
Well,
in which position?
For now, I'm in a movement to bring change, and we're still also listening, because of course you've seen what nuisances Kenyans have been saying where they think I best fit. And even as we still discuss and push the movement, urging more young leaders to join in and see the change of a new Kenya that we want to see. My heart is in Nairobi, But based on the agreements that will be there is where I'll make my formal announcement exactly where.
There are rumors that say that you're running for Senate. Can you confirm?
As I've said, we're going to make that decision at the right time.
Come on, you must know what you want.
Of course I know what I want, Jeff. But, you know, the aim of a people-centric movement is also seeing how best placed based on where the people want you and where you feel you can strongly serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Governor, your appearance at the Linda Monanchi event last weekend shocked, surprised many Kenyans. Why did you attend?
First, I wanted to formally declare my political stand. Remember the last time I was here, you asked me where was I headed to. So it came at a time where I needed to say that. That's one. Two, I also thought we need to unite as Kenyans, and there was no better opportunity for us to show that unity than Thika, particularly because I come from that region, and I wanted the Linda leaders also to know that whatever they are speaking about, whatever they are fighting for, people do appreciate from where I come from.
Mount Kenya is, for the most part, DCP. You've gone out of the way. You've gone to what appears to be ODM. Where are you going with this?
Linda is not a party. Linda is a movement. We have people from Wiper, from Jubilee, from different political parties. It is more of a pressure group. So therefore, anyone is welcome to join as long as you subscribe to the ideals of that movement.
Last time you were here, you said you're not going to vie on a UDA ticket, right?
Yes.
Linda Monanchi is ODM.
No, it is not.
Sifuna is the Secretary General still of ODM.
Yes, but he is not in Linda per se because he is championing ODM cause. He is there to join up with other like-minded politicians to push for a Kenyan agenda. Yes.
Faith, what attracted you to the Linda Monanchi movement?
Linda Monanchi, for me, carries the ethos of a people-centered movement, asking for accountability, fighting for the social justice and injustices that we continue to see now in our country, asking hard questions about the cost of living, demanding accountability with regards to the corruption cases that we continue seeing. Linda carries the ethos of where the hearts of the people are, the struggles, what people are going through. And that's why, for me, Linda is attractive. And it brings on board people of different political divides, as well as different tribes. Linda, for me, reflects a movement that is accepted not only by the old, but also by the young. Because the young in this country demanded for change, and when people thought that the young people could not make a difference, they were able to storm Parliament and give the people back the right to be heard and right of freedom of assembly. Unfortunately, we lost so many young people, but they brought to the fore the importance of us coming together on one equal ethos. Where does this country want to see integrity questions of accountability? And that is what Linda brings, an opportunity for people to come back and ask hard questions. Where did we fail or where did we lose our direction? Because, you know, a movement that focuses on the struggles that people are having is a movement that looks at the day-to-day challenges, bread and butter issues. You know, someone wants to be able to go to school, get a degree, and get a job. You know, there was always that infamous song, so many vijana, and mwisho wa kusoma utapata kazi nzuri sana. But today people are folding their certificates and putting in their pockets because there are no jobs. Youth unemployment continues to bulge, yet we are focusing on projects and issues that do not focus on how can we build small, medium-sized organizations, how can we support growth of employment, how can we have an ethos where might is not right, that you get a job based on who you know, rather than by you working hard and being able to get a fair opportunity to get a decent job.
Yeah.
And this is the struggles that I believe Linda reflects.
But critics say that civil society leaders lose their independence when they cross over into politics. Have you crossed the line?
I don't believe I've crossed the line because I'm still carrying the values and the ethos that I believe in. And that's why Linda, for me, is the movement that I feel reflects the same. You stand for what you believe in. You want accountability in this country. You want a change for the better for the people of this country, because, you know, there's no prices of fuel for those who are in government and those who are not in government. There's no better opportunities for those who, let's say, those who are actually in power and enjoy. But at the end of the day, even people from those regions will still suffer the same problems and struggles that we're all suffering. I remain adherent to Chapter 4 of our Constitution. That will continue to be my north. Yeah.
Governor, have you officially crossed over to Linda Monanchi?
Yes, I am a Linda person, but of course, Linda is not a political party, so he's just joining. By the way, I view Linda like the free market of Kenyan politics, where there are no barriers of entry and barriers of exit. Come in, get out, as you wish.
But what message are you sending to Mount Kenya voters by sharing a stage with the opposition?
Well, a very positive one, that we must think beyond our regions. We must think ourselves as Kenyans. When Parliament passes huge taxes, they are not written Mount Kenya or Nyanza. They affect all Kenyans equally. When we have unemployment, it is not written Murang'a, it is written Kenyan. When you talk about failure to fund education adequately, it's about every Kenyan child going to school. And once we evolve as a society where we look politics as issues as opposed as a region or a tribe, we'll be much ahead. For me, from where I sit, if by joining Linda, I will have sent a signal that we can come together, that will be a very, very positive thing for us to
Edwin Sifuna the other day at that rally, he said that they're willing to work with Rigathi Gachagua?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do you support that, and would you join DCP?
I will discuss as to where I will vie later, not now. As to him supporting and working with Gachagua, well, it's good. It's the right thing to do.
All right, folks, I want to take a break, come back, talk about goonism, which is prevalent. I mean, it's just taking over. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Finance Bill 2026, your thoughts, and other things that come up. All right?
All right.
You still won't tell us where you're running?
I still won't tell you.
Woman rep?
You will wait and
MP?
see. You will wait and see.
Senator? President?
You'll learn now.
You've been president before?
Always a president.
You know?
Yeah.
Governor, how about you, deputy?
Oh, who? No, me, for me, I really don't want a national position as to becoming a president or a deputy.
Not yet.
For now, I'm not interested. But who knows? Linda might produce something big.
Yeah. Indeed.